Some developing news right now out of downtown Sacramento, where a ban on camping outside Sacramento City Hall is now in effect.
And tonight we're getting our first look at how it's being enforced. KCRA 3's Carolina Estrada is live at City Hall. So Carolina, I know you've been there for a few hours now working to get an update and see exactly what's going on there. So what are you seeing?
Andrea Golston, we got here just before 9 p.m., which is when this ban took effect. And right now behind me, you can see City Hall is pretty cleared, which is different than what we would see usually during the nights here where people would sleep and stay. But I will say we have seen people walking around the area. And just minutes ago, we had an elderly woman come up to us and ask us where she could go. She didn't want to break the rules, but she can't find shelter tonight. She doesn't know where she's going to spend the night. Now, when we were here, we saw a man lying right in front of City Hall, and the security guards went up to him. They asked him to leave, and when they did, they handed him this paper. This is the paper they're handing people that are showing up, which says that no person may sit or lie down anytime, anywhere on City Hall property, and it says that any violation of this ordinance will end in a citation or criminal enforcement. And I want to walk over this side because we have seen a group of community members that have gathered out here with blankets, with food, and they're helping out the people that are showing up and really don't know where to go. We talked to them about why they believe this is a bigger issue. Take a listen.
It's an issue because there's no safe or legal place to sit or lie down across Sacramento. We have another law, it's called the Anti-Camping Ordinance, 1252. It makes it a misdemeanor offense. So people are being arrested and sent to jail for sitting and lying down across the city, across the county with their belongings. This was the last place where there was a semblance of legality, a semblance of safety.
Now back out here live, you can see them now. They have their signs. They're out here. They have food. They have blankets. They're talking to some of the people that have shown up, not knowing exactly where to go. And I want to show you over on this side. You can see someone is coming and trying to lay down and have a place to stay tonight. So we have seen people walking around, but no one really sleeping or staying because those security guards are doing rounds and they're asking people to leave. Now, one thing I do want to mention is when we were out here and we saw those security guards coming up to the people, asking them to leave the property. They knew these people. They tell us that these are regulars, that they see them every night when they come to work. They knew their names, they knew about their lives, and they even expressed to us that they felt heartbroken having to ask them to leave, knowing they have nowhere to go. Again, anyone who is in violation of this new ordinance is going to face either a fine or criminal enforcement. Live out here in Sacramento, Carolina Estrada, KCRA 3 News. Back to you guys.
Carolina, thank you for that closer look. And the city says people going against that no camping ordinance could be fined, as she mentioned, at least $250 and face misdemeanor charges.